Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Wepa in the Morning. My name is Yannis Pappas.
And I'm Distefano. Dame más gasolina.
Vámonos!
Yes, we're gonna do a morning show every day based off Giannis's morning show that he did on what was it? Fucking Fusion Papa Fritas. What was the fucking Spanish network that you did that they sunk $10 billion into and then it just failed?
El nombre, tu nombre es la televisión network was Fusion.
I used to watch that show because you were my best friend on the show, but I would jerk off to your co-host's feet that she would kick around underneath the desk.
That is inappropriate banter for a morning show, Christopher. People are just waking up.
Oh, that's right. We got to be clean. I apologize. Listen, what we're going to do here every day, we just rolled out of bed. I got out of bed 3 minutes ago. Giannis is still in bed. So what we're going to do is I have my ruler. Like we said yesterday, I'm going to measure my morning wood to see if Corona got on our penises. So
okay, take a peek. And I guess those are your history hyena glasses now. Cause
3.5 inches.
3.5 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take my ruler and take a message. We're going to do a little morning here. Wepa in the morning, a little measurement where everyone's got to do it at home. That's not a
no.
That's not a Corona cough. I have allergies. I am 1.5 inches right now.
Wow. Your dick's like a thumb.
Yeah, I mean, there's no wood right now. I'm just sort of full post wood. I slept horrible. First, we'd like to say from all of our staff here at Wepa in the Morning, all of our producers, we want to say rest in peace to Vic Henley, a comedian. Comedians never die. Their spirits go on. We do die, but you know what? We've died many times on stage before, so big fucking deal. Your spirit goes on, Vic Henley.
Yeah, Vic Henley, love you, brother. He died of not the coronavirus, something else. So it's just one of those things where it's life's about timing. I guess death's about timing. Vic is one of those guys. He was always a friend to me. Southern guy, opened up for all the big Southern guys. Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy. He was working with Kathleen Madigan, and he used to run the Nantucket Comedy Festival. He was the guy in charge of that. So yeah, we miss him a lot. He once got into a verbal altercation with the Truffle Pig, and that was a 10 out of 10. And he almost punched Truffle Pig right in the face. And I kind of wish he would have.
I think Truffle Pig could have taken him though.
Yeah, well, and I don't think Truffle Pig's listening because he says he has no money, he's got no clients, so he can't afford this.
Yeah, no, and Truffle Pig, let's be honest. I mean, he puts minimal effort into this once he found out he couldn't get his paws into it.
It's what it is. Yeah, this is just another thing, and now he's really not going to get his paws into it because we went to ATC.
Yeah, we are at All Things Comedy starting now, so that's great. Guys, there's a lot in the news going on that we want to talk about. Thanks for showing up. We hope you have your morning coffee. We hope that you got your newspaper out. You're eating your croissant. You're eating your bagel. Mike is eating his Frosted Flakes. Whatever you do for breakfast, whatever it is, you're American. We're not here to judge.
Veneti is vaping.
Huh?
Veneti is vaping.
Yeah, Veneti is vaping. Whatever it is, Wepa in the Morning is here from you 5 days a week, every morning live at 9 a.m. for our exclusive Matriarchy members.
Yeah, and I'll usually be broadcasting live from a different location each day, depending on what place I got thrown out of the night before.
Yeah. So, Chrissy, it's our first episode. We want to know, what are some updates with the Zumba class? How did it go this morning?
Yeah, well, it was good, and that's what I'm happy that you mentioned that because I just want to shout out. Zumba's in the morning. We're gonna we'll figure a name for that. But I did post on our Patreon. There's live fitness classes Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, 11 a.m. and then lower body Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. and upper body Friday at 6:30 a.m. Can't wait for that. $5 a class. Just Venmo at Jasmine-Canuelas for all your fitness needs because we got everything covered in this podcast. We got morning shows, we got afternoon shows, and we got fitness classes. So just know that money that you take for the class is also going to the baby's birthday gift. So
are you aware of that you just pronounced the name of your baby's mama incorrectly?
No. Oh, what do you mean?
Isn't it Consuela?
No, it's Canuelas.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it, Canuelas?
That's her name.
Oh,
It's not Consuelas.
I always thought it was pronounced the situation, but that might have been just me.
Well, yeah, no, that's what it is called. But go ahead in there and then Venmo it. And then a couple of people have Venmoed and just said wild things on the Venmo. So can you stop doing that? A couple of you guys said that you were going to just watch the show with your camera off and move your monkey, and that's not appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say a few. I would say all the comments on Patreon underneath were people saying that they were gonna crack open and clean out your baby's mama, and that they understand why you had to do what you had to do. And a couple people mentioned the squeak. I mean, it was a real bloodbath in the comments.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. No, this is why I love it. I mean, I love putting that stuff out there. So it's good. And then I'm going to need money to be sued. So it's what it is. I wasn't asked to do that. I just did it.
But it's really nice that you're helping out with us, with our fans. And, I figured it was a real peace offering that, she has to do it. And a lot of fans want to know, in return for them taking Zumba classes, are we going to be able to put the Iranian clip back up?
Yeah, well, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm trying to do that. That's why I'm trying to just put good karma out there, because the goal is to get the Iranian clip back up. So we're gonna try.
Now, in the news, guys, we are a
Yes.
morning show, so we will be talking about the news. You will be waking up with your cup of coffee and listening to the news.
To the news
with Yanni. We should give ourselves. We're Wepa in the morning, so I'm Yannis Pappas. Yannis Pappas Fritas and Chrissy Baby's Papa, Puerto Rico, Sunset Park, Wepa.
No, Chrissy cumpleaños.
Oh, Chrissy cumpleaños.
Why don't we do? Yeah. So why don't we do? Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of England, is in the hospital with corona, with the cocoa, with the crown, and he said he's on oxygen in the ICU. But the thing is I don't believe it could also just be political. I mean, a lot of these political leaders and actors and actresses will just say they have corona or get it for the story. Do you believe that he's really that sick?
Yeah, I don't see why.
Because when you rub your nipples in your bed, I go pewing, so you better stop.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's just kind of a morning thing people do when they're laying in bed, right? You just kind of rub something, or how many people are watching in bed right now with their hand on their balls? And then when they're done, they just go like this. This is the first morning show where a host has smelt his own balls. I just made history.
It's just what it is. That's a surefire way to wake yourself up. It's like smelling salt from your nuts.
Especially right now where I haven't trimmed down. I haven't manscaped in maybe 3 weeks. And I'm packing a huge fume load.
Because make no mistake, if you don't think that one of these days I'm going to do the morning show from a secret location and you're going to be like, where's Chrissy? And then at the last minute of the show, I'm going to pop up from under your sheets. You got another thing coming.
Because let's say, if let's say the only cure for coronavirus, the surefire cure for coronavirus, even if you had a mild case,
right, was
that you had to take a high load of my ball smell to the face. You had to have me with my corona era, no shave, haven't showered in a week, ball smell to the face. You got to take a nice long whiff, a nice puff in my crotch for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Are you lining up?
Cause I get corona twice for that.
Cause you know what? If the antidote for corona was in Mike's crotch, I'm keeping corona.
It's what it is. So do you think so? Boris Johnson, do you think he's going to get out of the hospital? Yes or no?
Yeah, I don't believe in the conspiracy theories. I don't see what anyone benefits from it. I believe, and there's too many people who would know that Boris Johnson is making it up. I mean, the guy's going to hospitals. I don't see what the public.
No. I'm not saying he's making it up. I guarantee you he has it for sure. But I'm saying to go to the ICU. Do you think that's for like morale? Like, do you think like he's going to beat it like we can beat this, we can do this? The British love to do that. They love to say, Winston Churchill always like, we're fighting together.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It wouldn't shock me if it was true, but I don't think it's true. I'm not going to think it's true. I think things are real right now. I think the disease is dangerous. My baby's I was about to call her my baby's mama. My
Is
wife.
she pregnant? Break it on the morning show.
No, what's funny is that what's funny is that we're going to be doing this morning show. It's pre-coffee. There's going to be a lot of weird things said because before I have coffee, it's like I have a brain injury before I drink coffee.
Yeah.
So my wife's cousin is a doctor, and he's got 4 colleagues who are on are intubated. They're 4 healthy colleagues who are taking a high viral load, and they're fucking on ventilators now. I mean, they're very sick. So a lot of
healthcare workers, because that's what they're seeing. They think one of the main reasons why people who get sick get really sick is because of the amount of the viral load they take. They're seeing a lot of this in viral load, because some diseases, even a small amount of it, that's why vaccines are so crazy and risky, because some diseases, and you just don't know, it takes a certain amount of it to make you really sick versus to just be vaccinated from it. And they're seeing with this, they believe that the higher the viral load, the sicker you get, which is not true with every disease. So that's a major factor. That's why healthcare workers are the most at risk, because they're just keep taking it over and over and over again. And they're not sure now. Some doctors have beat it, have had symptoms of it, been tested, been positive, beat it, come back to work and gotten sick again. So they're not sure if you even get that immune to it. It's wild. It's just all unknowns.
Right.
It's like our sexuality. It's just unknown.
It's a little gray zones, and it's so. Are you of the opinion that this lockdown and everything is
got the goddamn Chinese started? Yes. What was it?
Yeah, to keep the numbers down, flatten the curve, obviously, to save lives, but also to buy time for them to understand this virus and to get a vaccine or some sort of antiviral drugs.
Yes, I do. I think that somebody's going to make real fucking money, like real money off a vaccine and an anti malaria drug or anti-COVID drug. I think that somebody's going to make real money off it. And I know that there's some financial incentive, but it's all good. It's like Jonas Salk. Did Jonas Salk, when he discovered the vaccine for polio, did that kid make some money or no? We know?
You're asking questions in the morning. I mean, we can have one of our producers Google it while we're on air. I mean, we are live this is live television.
Yeah.
So can someone Google it? But we should do an episode on Jonas Salk. That's a good idea.
Because I look like a Jewish woman at all times with this. Can you just start calling me Ruth Bader?
Yeah, I mean, these are your new glasses, and it's funny to watch you with glasses because you keep adjusting them like they're real glasses, but there's no frames in them. Where did you get them, and why do you have them?
I don't know. It just feels like my look now, cuz, and it's what I'm going to do. I'm just going out when this thing is over. My new look now is just glasses with no frames and no haircuts. It's just what it is.
Hey guys, Jonas Salk didn't make money off of it. He didn't patent the vaccine.
He didn't make money. So some other kid did somebody sneak in and make it, some other fucking squeak?
Probably, but they did give away a lot of vaccines back then.
Oh, I see. Well, it's not going to be like that. Because I'll tell you what though, if the Chinese are the ones that developed the vaccine and/or cure, you know that they made it, and they're just letting time go by so it doesn't look so obvious. But if those motherfuckers are the ones that find it, then they made it. I'm positive they made it if they find the cure and the vaccine.
All right. Well, I've cut to my camera too. I'm on camera 2 right now.
Okay.
So Zoom is really killing it right now. Everyone's using Zoom for their fucking podcasts that are going to fail or whatever show that they're starting that nobody's watching. So Zoom is doing great business conferences. Everyone's doing Zoom, but there's a lot of security risks with Zoom, Chris. Elon Musk over at Tesla and SpaceX has already banned the use of Zoom over security concerns. And this is a little more touchy, so has Taiwan. The whole island of Taiwan has banned Zoom. The government has banned Zoom because of security concerns, because a lot of the calls are being routed through China. What are these fucking...
Yeah, wow! Cuz we're live!
I know, but we're on Patreon, and I'm a little upset about Corona.
Jesus! Shane Gillis had it right.
Yeah, well, I'm taking a high viral load of getting it canceled in the face like Shane Gillis did.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell your wife's bosses to stop holding funerals. Hasidic Jews hold another funeral in Brooklyn despite coronavirus pandemic. Tell them to stay home.
Yeah, I mean, we had to do that whole episode with Motion Cashier, and I had to be respectful and be like, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, there's a lot. I was like, you're all fucking crazy. Right? Don't tell me there's different sects and some are more crazy than the others. All right? You're all fucking stupid and crazy. I was just being respectful because you're a Jew and you guys run the business.
Welcome to Wepa in the mornings.
Welcome to Wepa in the morning.
Wait, so what I think about Zoom, first of all, even if they hack into the Zoom right now, I mean, what are they going to take? Could they take most people are doing Zoom for free. Can they take our credit card information? I know that a couple of people have been on Zoom, like certain fitness classes. People I know at fitness classes, it'll just be like a black box with a name. And I just assume those people are hacking a Zoom and moving their monkey to the instructor, but it's like, who cares? Is that big of a deal?
Yeah, I think it's a little more than that. I think that Taiwan's security concerns were a little more than people with their monkey to your baby's mama. Yeah.
It's mainly for corporations who are doing conference calls or for schools where people were just kind of popping into the rooms out of nowhere.
Got it.
Yeah, they're banning it in New York as well. Now they're trying to learn different programs in New York, the schools.
So Zoom. Oh yeah. You know what's interesting? You say that because my daughter was having a Zoom meeting every Wednesday and Friday with her classmates. She could talk to some of her classmates, and the teacher said last week that they didn't mention it, but they said, hey, we're going to stop those Zoom meetings, but we'll have another thing soon. Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, so you know what? Now that I think about it that way, yeah, I don't want some creep hacking into my kid's Zoom meeting with her and the classmates. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, so there's all types of levels and different variations of concern. With the schools, it was creeps coming in, like trolling, saying stuff, pedophiles, whatever. There was fears of it. And with Taiwan, it's like security concerns for, governments having a Zoom call. They don't want the Chinese government stealing their secrets because, they're mortal enemies. China wants Taiwan. Taiwan, it claims to be independent. So, they steal your email address, the usual, the email, the identity, your social, whatever they can get into. If they can use Zoom to access your computer, then you're screwed. So
yeah. All right. So Zoom's out. So we're going to be done with Zoom soon. You think we're not going to be doing Wepa in the mornings from Zoom?
No, we're going to be doing it from Zoom because, hopefully, the thought is hopefully we're so small that nobody's trying to hack into us. But unfortunately, we got crazy fans. And make no mistake, people want to get into Benetia's computer and see what her vacation photos look like. So we're fucking screwed.
Shout out Chris the Teacher.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Chris the Teacher's out there, it's like he's the Joker and we're Batman. We need each other.
Because also New York, I mean, Governor Cuomo, the great Governor Cuomo, who probably is going to be the next presidente, said that the latest coronavirus tally shows slows in deaths and new cases. So New York, we're looking pretty good. As long as this goddamn, who's could just stay home and keep the social distancing.
Yeah, you're talking about the JOOs.
Yeah, but not all of them. Just the ones that they keep writing articles about that are having funerals outside in Brooklyn. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, because those guys don't read newspaper or watch Gentile news, so they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean,
they're going out there thinking the Messiah's coming again.
Yeah, I mean, can we? Yeah.
So there's a downtick in New York. Spain, which had a downtick, now has an up spike again.
Where are you seeing that? I'm not seeing that anywhere. Let me Google Spain.
Yes, Spain. When you Google it, you got to Google it this way. Spain.
Yeah, Spain. SHPAIN. Is that how you spell it? Spain.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Because people from Spain are pieces.
Yeah, they're pieces. I mean, yeah, Marc Gasol will get cracked open.
So will his brother Pau.
Yeah, they'll fucking both get cracked. And Rafa Nadal, that's where I get Vamonos from, because that's all his fans say Vamonos for Rafa. He says Vamonos. So that's a little something I do in our group chats to motivate our producers.
Because when I was working at the tennis center, I never saw anybody with a more lopsided body than Rafael Vamonos Nadal. The right side of his body looked like he was malnourished, and the left side of his body looked like he was on fucking steroids. I mean, it was unbelievable how lopsided his body is. And cuz, make no mistake, that kid is one of the quickest squeaks I've ever seen on a tennis court in my life.
Yeah, and he's not a squeak. The kid's 6'1".
Well, no, I mean, compared to the other tennis players, he was like legit. I mean, when I met him, when we were around him, he was short. He was kind of a shortish guy, not super squeak, but he wasn't as notably tall as like Federer or Andy Roddick. you know?
Well, Andy Roddick's taller, but him and Federer, I think, the same height, 6'1". So I think you're mistaken. You might be mistaking him for another squeak. You don't pay attention to tennis because you're not an FF like me.
Yeah, Rafael Nadal. Let's think of. Let me see. Rafael Nadal. Hi, cuz. Make no mistake, my Wi-Fi's not working because of the Zoom. Oh yeah, Nadal's 6'1", but he looks shorter.
Yeah, no, he's not a squeak. You can't call. I think squeak started. I'm going to say 5'7" and under.
Yeah,
It's a squeak.
it's a squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, no, Nadal is his wife's a piece. What can you do? I think, yeah, man. I mean, all the news is just about the coronavirus. Now they're saying that the U.S. NS Comfort's capacity cut in half to treat coronavirus patients. Like, you got to get the coronavirus patients on the boat and just get the boat the hell out of New York Harbor. I mean, can we just do that? Can we load them up and get that boat the fuck out of here?
I think it's a good plan. Did you Google that Spain? Can someone Google if Spain is having a back uptick?
Yeah, I was trying to, but then it's just pictures of Rafael Nadal and my monkey's getting moved, so I can't do it.
Yeah, because
it's World Health Day, by the way.
It's World Health Day?
Yes.
Well, put your fucking mask on. Yeah, okay. What does that mean, Bambarino?
No, I'm just saying that today is World Health Day.
Oh, great. Thanks
for
nothing.
What is World Health? What does that mean? What does World Health Day do?
It's awareness of, to kind of check yourself and be more healthy and aware. But it also
yeah, well, I wish World Health Day. I wish somebody would have celebrated that in December in fucking Wuhan.
Yeah, I wish there was a bunch of people who were wearing wool suits with curls down their sides of their head that were celebrating World Health Day a little bit more today.
Yeah, let's give them a fucking flyer in Yiddish.
So the United Nations announced that they are going to try to ban wet markets. Now, they need to ban wet markets. The problem is, I think China has already outlawed the wet markets. I believe the wet markets are black market. That's the problem, because here's the thing about the United Nations. It's a great idea. I support it. I hope it works one day, but they're sort of like a referee in a professional wrestling match. They don't really do shit. Like, nobody listens. Nobody listens. Right. People just keep hitting each other with chairs and they're yelling and nobody respects them.
Right. That's a great analogy. I agree with you on that. I think at some point, the first world countries are going to have to just come together, and it just may have to come physical. It may have to get physical. They may have to start taking the wet markets physically, because I think that's the only way to really get rid of them is if you just take them physically. Let's get Frank Rizzo out from his fucking grave and have him start taking the Chinese physically.
Yeah, because, you could say whatever you want, but tough times, you got to kind of be tough, no?
Yeah, they got to be tough. They 100%. What?
I'm just saying, are you ready to can I make more morning show history? Because I made morning show history by already sniffing my balls on live TV. And now, for the first time in morning show history.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing like a nice morning fart, cuz. Make no mistake, we're losing members.
Cuz, make no mistake, we're screwed in. And I think when people saw that you posted your baby's mama Zuba's class, they were going, the hyenas must be really hurting for cash.
Yeah, I mean, people were sending me DMs being like, what are you doing? You're wild, you have a wild life. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I got a couple of angry texts from some ladies that were like, what's going on? I was like, it's a character piece. I must have texted 100 people yesterday, character piece.
Yeah. I noticed that you posted it on the hyenas, but not your personal, because you didn't want all the other ladies to see it.
It's what it is. It's just what it is.
Yeah, you didn't want Comedy Central to see it and for them to go, what the fuck did you do with all the money we gave you?
Yeah, that's out of here. Yeah, I tell you where it went to supply family members at Seatown.
Yeah, this is Wepa in the morning. We're glad that you joined us for our first episode. We're going to be coming to you every single day, 9 a.m. Tell your friends. Who knows what's going to happen with this? This is the first pilot episode, if you will. We're going to have different segments, different fun.
And we'd like to take suggestions from our fans on certain segments that you may want to see every morning, or certain things. It's only not half an hour. It's pretty much just a way we want to kickstart your morning so you can get to whatever room you're in to sit down and get on that Zoom call that you're not going to really pay attention to. So we want you guys, whatever you're working from home, whatever you're doing, or if you're one of the ones who, you're working in the healthcare field, or you're a cop or fireman or garbage man, something like that, or garbage person, something like that, and you want to just get your day kickstarted, that's what we're here for. So whatever you guys want to hear, we'll do little news articles, we'll be silly willies, whatever you guys want. I mean, it's, for really our true fans. So you tell us how to navigate this, and we'll keep thinking on our end too.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We'll be back at you tomorrow morning live, 9 a.m. with another episode of Wepa in the morning.
Now, why doesn't Mike have his camera on? I understand Venetia can't have her camera on because that's going to be for the $100 tier and above. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, Mike. I can't hear you, FF.
It was too early for my face.
Look at no, because when you wake up, because you usually have a swollen face. What is part of your workout regimen to just put ice packs on your face and then swelling comes down?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Nice joke. And Mike, I miss you, buddy. I want to just I want to sniff your seat, bud.
Are you gonna buy us all pajamas like you promised in our pre-production meeting?
Yeah, our birthdays are August 25th and August 26th. So I'm gonna buy.
Mike.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, all three of us. So I'm gonna buy pajamas like late London 1800s pajamas with the little night hat and the nightgown, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an episode. It's pretty much what Muzzy guys walk around in is what our pajamas are.
And on this, we have one question from the thing. A lot of people are asking, what do you guys think of Laugh Aid from this weekend?
What?
Laugh Aid 2020. I thought I was a part of it, and then I was just asked to do a promo. So I made a promo, and then I thought I was going to be on it, and I never got the call. So I guess I wasn't on it. It's what it is. Yeah. I heard that it was good. I heard that Bobby Lee was the only one that stood out and did anything, but I don't know. I didn't see it.
Well, it's a good thing. If they're raising money for comedians who need it, whatever it is, it's good. Whatever ATC's doing is great. Whatever his Bill's doing is great. But we're not going to be taking questions because we take questions in another thing, right?
Right. Well, this is more of a what was your opinion from a lot of people, not like one person.
Oh, okay.
Oh, got it. Generalized opinion. Yeah. So, I mean, my opinion was, I hope that the comedians, I hope whoever needs it, gets it. But, I wasn't asked to be on the show. So fuck that show.
Yeah. I'm just whatever ATC's doing. If ATC was involved, right, Mike?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going. Yeah, I'm in for that. We're now on All Things Comedy, and we look forward to growth, and we're happy to be at All Things Comedy, and we think it's a great company on the rise for the future. And I'm gonna get a pair of glasses, and me and Chris are gonna Eskimo kissing them.
It's what it is.
Yeah. So that's it. How long did we do, Mikey?
A half hour.
Yeah. All right. That's it. That's our episode.
All right,
we'll
guys.
See you back here tomorrow.
It's going to get better each day, just like the podcast. Go back to listen to the first episode of the podcast, Revolutionary Rats. It was a fucking snooze fest. So it's going to be the same with this show. This show's going to get better each and every day. So keep coming back. It's going to get wild. And we're going to start to have themes for every day. And Friday is already going to be fucking Fridays where I'm going to, at the end of the episode, I'm going to pull my taint out.
There you have it. That's going to be a little end of the week special. Thank you for joining us at Wepa in the morning, and we'll see you tomorrow. And as you know, we stay here at Wepa in the morning.
Fuck the Chinese.
Day. Oh. Yeah, that too. Bye.
Bye.